Hi, my crazy cronies. This is your host, Ash. I'm here with Clayton Farris.
What's up?
This is another episode of This May Sound Crazy. Clayton is an actor, writer, director, and internet persona.
That's right.
Am I missing anything?
Lover. Just kidding.
Guru,
cult leader.
There you go.
Actor, writer, director, internet personality.
Yes.
Yeah. That's
half of the most delusional couple on the internet.
Yes.
And if you're my friend, I have sent you
The
his
rich
reels.
couple.
The rich couple.
Yeah.
So we met the other day and you were like, oh, I don't really know about manifesting or how to do it. I just think it and it happens. Your reels are the manifestation.
Yeah.
Because I do that. I'm like, oh, where am I going to park the Porsche?
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm like,
me playing these rich characters are manifesting a rich lifestyle for me.
if that's what you want.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to be part of the rich couple?
I mean, I want to not worry about money.
Yeah. Totally. I'm glad I was the only one to shave my mustache today.
Yes. I'm keeping mine.
I saw you shaved it.
Well, I did just
and you
shave
grew
it, and it was because I had a mustache. Like, I would go in and out of the mustache for like in the past like 15 years or whatever, because it's a commitment having a mustache.
Yeah.
Like, you can't just put one toe in, you know, you have to like really be like, I'm a mustache person and I'm keeping it forever. And the first like couple weeks you have a mustache, you're like, I look terrifying and people are going to judge me. And I look like I'm like a scary person that should not be around children or around like just any, like,
public.
I'm like a serial killer. It's like, whatever. But then as time goes on, it becomes like, it softens and you're like, oh, like you're the sweet guy with a mustache. So I had a mustache and had not seen my face for like 5 years. Yeah. And then I shaved it. And it was recently and it was shocking.
Yeah.
And then I think I didn't have a mustache for like 1 week and I immediately was like, I'm going back to mustache.
Yeah. I like it. I lasered, so I didn't shave my mustache.
Okay,
just
great.
To be fair.
Yeah. I don't see
Head to
you
toe.
look clean. You look bald.
Thank you. It's like a baby seal, my body. So what made you decide to come on the podcast today?
Besides you asking me.
Yeah.
Well, I found it interesting how we met the other day.
Yes.
We just kind of met in like a weird, I guess, serendipitous way.
Totally.
So I'm someone that just likes to follow the
signs.
Follow the signs, follow the fun.
Yeah.
And like, you know, yeah. So that's why I ended up here.
Well, that was in the stars too. My sister actually sent me a message on June 11th because I just looked it up. And she was like, you have to get them on the pod. I was like, oh, for sure. And that's all we ever said.
Right.
And then she happened to be in town and then stayed at the Paramount. And I was the Martha in this situation. I was just watching the kids.
Marta.
Sorry. Yes. Sorry, Marta. Yeah. So I'm Marta's, less rich younger sister.
Right. I feel like if we're going to reference the rich couple, I just want to make sure people know what it is.
Oh, go for it.
The Rich Couple is this recurring series that I do with Aliki, who's also an internet comedian, and we have these characters called That One Rich Couple. We've been doing it for like 2 years, and it's blown up to be this like massive thing that like a lot of people are really into, and they know the characters. So there's extra characters. There's Dick is my character's name. Her name is Sweetie.
Oh, I guess I didn't know your name.
We never say our names.
Yeah.
I'm Dick. She's Sweetie. And then there's Marta, our housekeeper, our son, Sebastian. There's twins. There's Jerry, who's like our butler / bodyguard.
Right.
And there's another girl that works for us that just like runs around. She doesn't have a name. But so we built this online thing and people are very into it. And so like that's what you're referencing.
I guess I just assumed everyone knew.
Maybe they do. Maybe people that are seeing this know.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't, now you know. But I'm obsessed with it. Yeah. So that day, it was so funny because I had watched the kids that week, for 2 weeks. And then I was waiting for traffic to end. It was like my last day.
Right.
And then I ended up like rushing out for no reason because I had been like trying to get home. And then I ran into you. I was like, and there it is. And there it fucking is. Let's go.
Yeah.
And you were so sweet. Thank you.
Of course.
I was like, I love you.
I was randomly shooting a movie at this hotel that your friend was staying at.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can we talk about it?
Yeah, I think so.
Should we call Jerry?
Should we call Paramount?
Yeah.
Call Warner Brothers?
Yeah.
No, that movie is the new, so I was working on the new Nancy Meyers movie. Mm-hmm. It's called Paramount.
Oh.
And yeah, I can't say like any details, but like there
You
was.
got to roll with some big characters.
Yeah. I mean, I got the opportunity to work opposite some really cool actors that I have a lot of respect for.
Yeah.
And it was really fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congrats.
Thanks.
I know you're about to blow up. I can feel it. Can you?
Oh my God. I don't want to be like, yeah, I'm about to blow up, but I can definitely feel as an actor that's been at this a long time, I can definitely feel a little bit of energy around like more people knowing who I am, getting more auditions, booking more work, you know? Yeah, I can definitely feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so I'm just riding the wave.
Yeah.
But I will say I got to work with Kieran Culkin. You know who that is?
No, but I don't know a lot of people's names.
So
I think I told you this.
Do you know who Macaulay Culkin is?
Yes.
Okay. From Home Alone?
Yes.
So his younger brother is Kieran Culkin, who is now like, you know, a grown-up actor. He was on Succession.
Oh,
and
okay.
His acting style is like very just specific. He's very loose. He's very like just doing what he kind of wants to do, but it works really well.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I got to tell him when I worked with him that sometimes when I have like auditions, I'll do what I call a Kieran Culkin take.
I love that.
Where I'll just like do what that means to me is like, I just throw everything away. I don't think about like what they want or what it should be. I just let loose and have a ball with it. And that's how I ended up, because I'm currently on Cape Fear, which is on Apple TV.
Okay.
And the audition I did for Cape Fear was a Kieran Culkin take. Like I was like, you know what? I can't really get this character right, so I'm just gonna do my Kieran Culkin take where
Works
I
every time
threw it away, and it worked. It like got me a role on this like really incredible show.
That's amazing.
So I got to meet Kieran Culkin, and I told him that, and he was like, cool, dude.
That was it?
Yeah. No, he was like, that's great. He was into it.
Yeah.
Whenever I work with, say, like big celebrities or something, I kind of keep like a distance from them.
Yeah.
I'm not like all up in their face, like, what's up?
Totally.
You know?
I mean, I lived here before and I never said anything to anyone that I saw. But for you, I was just like, roll down the window. I got to say something.
Totally. But I'm also not super famous.
Yet. Yes. Yet. So what is something that you believed about yourself that came to not be true?
Oh my God.
Like self-limiting beliefs, I guess, per se.
A lot of the things I'm going to say are going to be based around my career and my acting stuff, because that's kind of like my point of view and like what I've experienced. How do I say this without sounding like completely batshit? I mean, like
wrong show.
It's okay to be batshit here. Okay, great.
It's more
I think
accepted.
it's like I have a touch of like body dysmorphia in a way. And I don't know if that's a natural thing I've just had. I don't know why or where it comes from. But I do think that being part of I think anyone can have it because of the internet and because of social media and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But I think as someone who's been posting for so long and putting my face on there and like literally watching myself age over time on screen, I've had some pretty intense kind of reactions to like certain parts of my body, how I look and that sort of thing. And so much so that I've been like, oh, because I look this way, I'm not going to be able to do this in my life, or it's not going to be able to like, you know, I'm not going to be able to work as an actor, or like, that's like, you know, I was like that with my hair. My hair started thinning. And I was
Looks great.
Thank you. It's fake. It's thank you. It's a hair transplant. Highly recommend.
Honestly, I think that's why I liked you more. Because me and my sister have I know we have a lot of hair, but we have receding hairlines. And we were like, oh, one day we'll get one.
You'll get a hair transplant?
Maybe.
Go for it. I mean, I recommend it. They work. Back. And you're like, it's exciting. But so I guess what I was getting at is I now have to do a lot of work to not believe these kind of like negative things that my mind tells me about how I look and how that's going to affect me. I do a lot of journaling, and I'll literally write a lot of times like how I look is exactly how I'm supposed to look.
Yes.
Like, and I think that that's the thing is like I think that there's a certain way that I'm supposed to look, or like a certain thing that I'm portraying.
Yeah.
And it's like, no, we just look how we look. We just look how we look.
I mean, so from a spiritual standpoint, what I believe is like we picked our avatar. Like everything is like a video game. So
I
we're
like
like
that.
we picked that for that, you know,
Yeah.
for this time.
Yeah.
Next time,
but
different
why would
avatar.
I pick an avatar that I have so much discomfort in sometimes?
Well, I think that's the work, right?
Mhm.
Of like knowing, regardless of how you see yourself in the mirror, that you are that bitch.
Yes.
It's like coming back to that.
No, totally.
You know?
But yeah, I mean, that's true. Like you have that. Yeah, you do have to do the work, I guess, to be like, I am that bitch. I look good.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed to talk about this stuff, to be honest.
Well, I appreciate you talking about it.
But that's something like we are who we are. We look how we look, and it's like who you are and how you look is going to be the thing, no matter what you look like. That is your like superpower.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
Just the more we can be our authentic selves and like show up as ourselves.
Yeah.
The more magical like you can be.
Well, then you're a match for it, right? So they say like authenticity actually vibrates higher than love.
Wow.
So it's kind of like if you're living your authentic self, then everything rearranges itself for you.
Yeah, and I find that to be true, but the question is then like what's authentic and like who is your authentic self?
Well, I think you change for sure. I
Sure.
guess like authentic would just be like your best timeline, your highest self. You know?
But I think that that's not an easy thing to understand or know.
Yeah.
If you're coming from like a low vibration place.
I know. I sound
But
really. When
no.
anyone like mimics me back, I'm like, for fuck's
No,
sake.
but what I'm saying is like truly like when
Yeah.
you are having like negative self-talk or you're like beating yourself up or not giving yourself the credit that you deserve or like not believing in yourself or whatever, you're not being authentic because so there's the work, but you just have to work to get to a more authentic place.
Constantly.
Yeah.
Like every other week.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, every day, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as you get older too, I think you're just a little bit more like, this is who I am. Take me or leave me.
I remember turning 30 and I was like, hell yeah. And now I'm like close to 40 and I'm like, this is just getting better.
Yeah. I mean, I think truly it does get better. And I'll see like teenagers or young people and I'm like, oh God.
Their minds.
It's just like the worst time because you're just so like uncomfortable in your own skin and
Totally.
like, it's like a hard place to be in.
Yeah. They say we should age backwards or something.
Do they?
I don't know.
Who's they?
I don't know who they is.
Spirits?
At some point.
They say.
You know, because it's like people who are younger have like the talent and then people who are older have the wisdom. So if we could just,
right.
you know, Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
But so you said you came out here at 28. Where you came out here to act?
I came out here actually just to like work at a film festival. Like I had an opportunity to come to LA for like a summer to work.
Yeah.
After getting like laid off from like a kind of more like corporate job in Texas. And I always wanted to act. And I was acting in Dallas and doing like plays and theater and stuff. But I never was like, that's my I don't know. Deep down, I always knew that's what I was going to do and what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
But I just didn't really come from a play. I had very supportive parents, but no sort of like path to get here, you know, like
to acting or just
to pursuing acting as like a profession.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people go to college and then come like, and then they graduate and they're like, I'm moving to New York or to LA to like pursue the dream. And like, that just wasn't my trajectory. It was way more like way more all over the place.
Yeah. I went from pre-med. It's like, fuck that. Flew out here, was a dog trainer. Then I had a vintage store and a plant store. And now here we are.
Great. Yeah.
On a podcast.
But I mean, like, that's like why it shouldn't. That's just life experience.
Yeah, I mean, I think the bigger picture too. I remember I like went to this wedding once and this girl was like, I don't think you should ever do one thing for the rest of your life. And I remember that just like sticking in my head being like, wait, what? You know? Because I've told you my dad's a doctor, so he's only done one thing his whole life.
Yeah.
And my brain was raised by that. So it was like, I was like, oh, you can do more than one thing?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can.
Yeah, totally.
But I think it's hard to like break out of that mindset that you can't. I have been hyper-focused on like the acting stuff for a long time. I don't see myself like going off and completely doing some other random like career.
Yeah.
But I like to keep my days and my like life pretty open and adventurous. Like
Yeah,
I'm not good at like, I don't do the same thing every day. I don't have a lot of habits or like those sorts of
Me neither.
things.
Yeah.
Besides like meditating in the morning and journaling.
Yeah.
Everything else is like raw
journaling.
dogging it.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah. I mean,
So I'm like sucking that down.
yeah. Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous. But Sun Life, do you know Sun Life Organics? It's like, it's a smoothie place that puts Erewhon to shame.
Oh.
Like, I forgot about it. And it's like, I was like, oh, okay. There are places that are more insane.
You have been doing a lot
Erewhon.
of like grocery store things.
Have I?
How do I explain? Yeah, I mean, even in, so I actually watched,
content.
I watched, oh my God, what's the movie?
Weapons?
Weapons.
Oh, you did?
I watched Terry. Yeah, because I was like, I should probably watch this if he's like going to come on the pod. And that was a grocery store.
Yeah, that was a grocery
And
store
then
scene.
I went back and like, did some research and it was like you had another one of like the not Erewhon grocery store.
One of my early big videos, not early, but like within the past like 5 years ago when I really got into like started going hard on the content was a regular shopper or Erewhon shopper goes to a regular grocery store.
Yes. Yes. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a lot of grocery store stuff. But I think it's also like you're just like it's a free location. You're like I'm at a grocery store. Let's film some content.
Totally.
Because it looks like a place. I don't make a lot of content in my house or in my bedroom or in my like, it's all like I do it like out in the world or I do it on locations. Like I like things that look like sets.
Yeah.
Or like look like places,
Totally.
that support the characters.
Yeah. How is that doing it in public with just people everywhere?
I don't even think about it, to be honest.
okay.
Like I kind of like block it out.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to do like pranks or anything like that sort of like public type stuff.
Totally.
But it's funny when we do the rich couple at like the Grove, like people know, like come up to us and they're like want to take photos or like that sort of thing. Because we're so recognizable, especially when we're there. Because we have like matching outfits on. So you just kind of ignore the people around you.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Erewhon video that we did at the grocery store, we did it at night. So it wasn't busy.
Gotcha. Well, I saw you had a video today for Costco.
It was for Ritual Vitamins,
But
actually.
at Costco.
At Costco.
Sorry, I'm not doing all the terms. We need to name drop all the things.
Well, yeah, we did it. So brands, a lot of times, whenever they release it's a big deal for a brand to get their product into Costco just because it's like such a big market, I guess. And then, so interestingly enough, a lot of the brand deals you get or get offered or that come across your desk are like new product in Costco, go to Costco and film content. So interestingly enough, that's not the first time I've filmed at Costco.
See? I nailed it.
Yes. So yes, you're
grocery
right.
store
lot of grocery store stuff.
Yeah. I like the end of that video that I watched today though, when you just like got in the fridge. I was like, that's fucking gold. The comedic
Cold plunging at the
Costco.
cold
plunging at Costco. It's also a portal, right? So without social media, like, do you still think that you would get the same job that you have now?
I mean, I think that definitely like my social following and like that world has introduced me to a lot of more people and like it had gotten more eyes on me. I always think of it as just like your like fourth like tool. Like you have like a headshot, a resume, a reel, and your social media. And you can use your social media to be like to showcase you, or you can use it to like, complain or whatever you do on it.
Yeah.
I use it as like an expression tool.
Totally. Yeah.
And I think that people see that expression. Like I wear wigs and say dumb stuff on social media.
I know. Is there a closet somewhere that we can raid?
There's like a whole room that's like wigs and costumes at my house.
That was something I meant to ask too. So I'm glad you brought it up.
No, literally. I forgot what I was saying.
Wigs. Social media. How that has become, your fourth.
Well, so I think the question was, would I have what did you ask
I guess it's
me?
actually kind of a dumb question, to be honest.
The way that social media has helped my acting career is it's allowed me to kind of showcase what I do to more than just the people in like an audition room.
Yeah.
I think that people enjoy watching certain content online, no matter who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those people are like casting directors or producers or whatever. So you kind of get in front of people that you may not have gotten in front of another way.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's definitely helped me in that sense, like just with more eyes on me.
Yeah.
But I don't think I have enough followers for it to fully move the needle in terms of me like getting cast in like a major show. You know what I mean? Like a lot of actors that don't have social media followings or whatever are kind of like worried about this idea that like influencers are taking jobs. And they are.
Our jobs.
Like a lot of times they are. Like, but those influencers have millions and millions of followers, you know, so it's actually a business decision. Like they're like, okay, this will actually move the needle on this project if we cast this person. Mm-hmm. But I only have like 1 million followers. That's
oh my God. That's so low. I thought you were like in the I thought you were in the billions.
No.
How embarrassing.
Just
I'm leaving.
The mills. You're like, what am I doing here?
So is it weird going in public and people knowing you now? I guess maybe they knew you before.
No, that's new. Like,
it is new?
Being recognized in public is very new for me.
Yeah.
It's not weird because it's like, again, I'm still at this place where it's more just like people are like, I know your videos or I follow you or like, it's not this like overwhelming thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, to me, if someone knows me in public, I'm like, oh, cool, a friend I can talk to. Yes. It's not like I'm like, oh my God, like at all. I'm like, if I was complaining about, I can't complain about anything like that because no one's disrespectful to me. No one's like attacking me or my family. I don't have like paparazzi chasing me. It's just like people being like, hey, you're funny. And I'm like, thank you.
Just crazy people in the car being like, I love you.
Well, no, but like I think of social media as like social media. Like it's social. There's a social element to it.
Totally.
I come from the Vine world. Like I used to be a Viner.
Right.
In the early days of Vine, it's like everyone would like meet up and make videos together.
Oh.
And you would meet in that. It was just a way to like meet people and meet friends and like be like, you post videos, I post videos. Let's hang out. So I've always thought of it as like a social thing.
Yeah. Collaborative.
So like if someone reaches out to me online and I see that they're an interesting, normal person, I'm like, yeah, let's grab coffee. Let's hang out.
Yeah.
So I enjoy it. I say that now, like who knows?
I feel like you're gonna be like Bill Murray.
Bill Murray, yes.
Where he just like goes to a random party and you're just like, what's up?
I love Bill Murray. That's a great, a great thing. But yeah, like it's only I think that like when it comes to that world, again, I'm not like in some uncontrollable place where I'm like so famous, but I think it's just like what you make of it. Like it's how I don't take myself that seriously.
Yeah.
And you can't. Yeah. And like, I'm so quick. If there is any sort of person that is treating me like I'm like really cool or something, I immediately like break that barrier. And I'm like, no.
Equals.
No, we're equals here. I just record myself on a phone. Like, we're equals.
Yeah.
And I'm an actor. Like, there's nothing, I don't know. It's not like.
Well, you're awesome. So don't,
I'm going to totally just like.
I know. I don't let anyone talk crap about themselves. I'm like, no. That's not true. What you see of yourself sometimes is not true. I actually have to say that to myself all the time because I'm like, I'm moving back to LA and I don't have a plan. And then I'm like, wait, I kind of have a plan, but I don't have.
I'm prone to really beating myself up and going dark on myself.
Yeah.
So what I've learned is you have to really work literally every day to not do that. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah, I know.
But it's true. Like it's like but it's like you have to do it every day.
Yeah.
Like especially if you're prone to like going south, as I'll call it, going dark
to the bad place.
Yeah. Like then every day, what's important is like you have to set that foundation every day.
Totally.
And that's why I do the journaling and the meditation every morning because it sets a baseline. And then you're like, okay, I'm good. Yeah. Let's do the day.
I know. It's like constant. You forget who you are like all day long. I'm like, it's crazy how easily that happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so I think feeling like enough, feeling whole, like feeling worthy without all of that is like definitely
the goal.
Yeah, for me. I'll get a job soon.
But you are worthy.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
that's the thing is like it's to me it's like just whenever I do read or talk to like spiritual people or like something registers with me, it's always about this idea of like remembering. I think we talked about this.
It is remembering, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like you remember like, oh yeah, I'm a really great person. Oh yeah, like I do matter. I do have worth.
You need the proof.
It's like and so you're remembering what you already know and what's always true.
Yeah. It's 10-second Tom.
What's that?
You don't know 10-second Tom?
No.
Oh, God, forget the movie or the actor. But it's just like when they go to like the psych ward and it's like, hi, I'm Tom. And then he forgets. And then 10 seconds later, he's like, hi, I'm Tom.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's how my brain works. I'm
Yeah, but I mean, don't know the movie, but I feel like
it's an Adam Sandler movie or something.
But it is like that thing of like, oh yeah.
Or Dory, maybe that.
Dory.
Okay, we're moving on. The
Can
fish
someone
from
look this
Finding
up?
Nemo.
It's weird that you can see like us right there.
Wow, us seeing us.
Us seeing us. Like, that's crazy. Hey, Ren. How are you?
Am I boring you?
No, I'm just paying attention to what's happening.
Oh, there's me.
There
There's
you
you. Body dysmorphia. I mean, fuck. I hope that you can work through that. I don't know why that came out of my head.
Well, but like I think that I'm not the only person that has body dysmorphia.
Yeah.
From the and I think it's from the internet. You know, it's from like it's just like there's too much awareness of like how we look and how other people look.
I know.
And like it is this thing of like, I mean, it's cliche and oversaid, but it's like when we look at other people that have had full facelifts and body surgeries and these things, and we're like, why don't I look like that? You start feeling bad about how you look.
Yeah.
And it's like, I look fine. I look great.
Totally.
But sometimes my body, my mind is like, you got to look different. You got to look different.
Yeah. Yeah. And what do they say?
And I don't like
You're
that.
not ugly, you're just poor.
Yeah, that's true though.
Again, yeah, I talk to they all the time.
They.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, because then you can have all the money to do whatever.
Yeah,
I cannot wait.
But again, the remembering is like that doesn't mean like like just because you look like a fake pulled stretched person, that's not a good thing. That doesn't mean that that's the good way to look.
Yeah. But I think like if you want to edit whatever, edit it. If that makes you feel better every day.
Course.
And then that is
I
like
got a
the
hair
outside.
transplant. Like like I'm not saying I won't get some work done in the future.
I get it. We're like not telling people that's the goal, right? Yeah. Okay. You asked me if I had like a question I always ask. Yes. And I thought about this. So thank you for making me think harder.
Okay.
So it ends up being, what is a belief that makes you sound crazy, but it's a hill you'll die on?
Oh my God.
Too hard?
No, it's not too hard. I just like, I'm like, what is a belief that sounds crazy? This is where I go, this might sound crazy, but what is a belief that sounds crazy, but it's a hill I will die on? Do you have one?
I mean, so I was talking to the girl on the lot, the property, and we were talking about, I made peanut butter toast the other day. This is how like simple it can be. And she was like, yeah, you put butter and then you put peanut butter. And I was like, what? She's from Australia.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. Like the peanut butter like is the butter. And then she was like, that's the hill I'll die on.
I see.
It doesn't have to be like that.
Yeah. Let me think of what mine is and we can edit this deep pause out. This is going to be edited, right?
You can circle back. I asked someone yesterday. I was like, okay, how about biggest pet peeve?
I feel like you have to like give people that question ahead of time.
Before?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
I'll take the note.
Because I'm like, something will come to me.
Yeah.
Biggest pet peeve, I've always really been turned off by wet toilet paper. Like outside of, like not in a toilet, but just like any, like
on the ground
roll,
at a
roll, or like if a roll of toilet
disgusting.
paper gets wet, it just it like kind of irks me.
Yeah. It is
another
really a gross visual. I'm like, I went right to a bathroom, like camping or like a festival.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. It's like, why?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't have a ton of like people pet peeves.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm like, let people do whatever they want. I try to
yeah.
stay out of like other people's like stuff. People that back into parking spaces. Do you do that?
Are you bringing something up that I told you the other day? No, I don't. I'm not. No.
Wait, what were we talking about?
We don't have to go there.
Well, but my point is this, like, it's always people that drive Broncos. Or it's always people that like, it just is like, it's so selfish in a way because it's like everyone's waiting for someone to do like a 20-point turn. And you're like, why? I don't understand why.
Yeah. Yeah.
This time you think you're going to save leaving, you just spent parking.
I don't back into it. No, not at all. Yeah. No, I did get the canceled situation, but there was no one there.
Oh, right.
Except for the one
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I know it was funny because I asked you about that and I was like, oh, does anyone say anything negative? And you were like, no. And I'm like, well, yeah, me neither.
Well, but I think people say negative comments. Like, the weird negative comments that I get that stand out to me are like, if someone's just like, that's not funny. This isn't funny.
Why are you here?
Like, yeah. Or just like, because people like get up in your business and like, they're like, this one's funnier than the last video you posted. Or like, I don't like these characters. I want you to do these characters. You're just kind of like, okay.
Are you a director? Who are
like,
you?
It's just like a lot of information to take in.
Yeah.
When you're like open and sensitive to people around you, all these like comments, you know.
How do you handle it?
I just try not to read it, but I also just like delete. I don't really get wrapped up in it. I don't respond. If there's a negative comment, I don't respond to it. I will see them, of course, but I'll just delete them. Yeah. Or like if someone else says something negative about anyone in one of my videos, I delete and block. Yes. Like you don't really get like a second chance when it comes
you don't
to
get
like
to see me now.
No, it's like this is free content. Like you're done.
Yeah. They're like, I want my money back.
And I know the weird thing about the internet is like you don't get served content from who you follow anymore. So you are just fed like random stuff. So someone could just be like, what is this? Why is this in my algorithm? That's another thing that I get that I hate is when people are like, why is this in my algorithm? Or like, how did I end up here?
How did I end up here?
Yeah. Someone on one of my videos posted just like I saw it today or yesterday and it kind of like irked me. And it was like, so what? Rich people are gay? And basically what they're saying is like that my character's gay or like I'm gay. Yeah. And it doesn't bother me to be called gay. I've been called gay my entire life. Right. What bothers me is Dick from The Rich Couple is not gay. He's not a gay character. The whole thing is like he loves his wife. Yeah. And he loves to have sex with his wife. Yeah. And they're like horny together. And he's just a little like, he's like, what's the word? I don't know.
Not flamboyant.
He's flamboyant and he's like queer coded maybe, or he's like, but I always get upset when people think that someone is gay because of their behavior and not because of their like sexual preference. That's the only thing that makes someone gay is their sexual preference. True. Not how they look, act, or speak or anything, you know? Yeah. Yeah. That's a hill I'll die on.
There you go. See? Circle back. But can we talk about sexuality?
Of course.
Okay. So it was so funny because within like a minute of us sitting down, you were like, I have a partner. And I was like, yeah. I think you were on the phone with her when I interrupted you. You're like, yeah, Laura. And I was like, okay, does he think I'm hitting on him? And you're like, but we have an open marriage. I was like, is he hitting on me? And then you were like, but I'm bisexual. And I was like, oh, he's just hitting on everyone. Just kidding. But
what's the question?
I don't know. I mean, you want to talk about it?
I mean, like I don't know what that is. Whenever I meet people that I'm actually like, oh, I'm going to maybe be friends with this person or like we're going to like have a longer relationship, then it's like I just want to get certain things off the table. Yeah. Because I do not like being put in a box. I don't like when people think they know who I am or think they know something about me. Yeah. And that's why like I say, you know, I'm like, I call my partner. If I say I have a partner, a lot of people are like, oh, your boyfriend?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, that's what I call my female partner.
Well, I mean, in Austin, that's normal.
Yeah, it's not, I mean, I think it's very normal, but it can immediately like put people in like, oh, so you're gay. And then I'm like, no, I'm in a heterosexual relationship, but I'm not straight. But they're like, oh, you're gay? So I'm like, no, I'm not gay.
Why are we trying to check a box?
Yeah. Like,
Isn't that the plus? That's the plus.
The plus of what? What do you mean? LGBTQ plus QIA, whatever. Yeah. but it's also just like, I don't really think it's like, it's as soon as someone like puts a label on me, I'm like, nope, that's not what it is. Even if it might fit in the moment, a label of any kind.
Totally.
I don't like, and that's why I'm like, I'm in an open relationship. That does not even mean that we
do anything. Yeah.
But it's like, I like to be in an open relationship because it makes me feel free and open and alive.
Sagittarius.
And it doesn't make me feel like I'm trapped and confined to this very specific type of relationship.
Yeah.
And I think it's important to say that doesn't mean that we are open, actually acting on this open thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's more like knowing that no one's trying to hold me back. Because that's what I always say to Laura. I'm always like, I'm not holding you back. Like, if you want to go,
just like I want to stay.
Yeah, but that's the thing is like
doors open.
But some people in relationship are like, wait, what do you mean? And I'm like, it's just full trust. It's like, I don't need to control you or tell you what to do or tell you that you can't.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like
jolting
to people. They're like, wait, but tell me I can't. And I'm like, well, you're not going to, but you can.
Yeah. I've just grown up with so many people who cheat, and like I've been single for like 12 years minus 1 week. We don't have to talk about it. I've just always studied relationships like for as long as I remember being in high school, and I'm like, I don't get it.
Right.
I don't get it. You guys kind of hate each other and you're together, you're cheating, and like this is happening and like all this stuff, and I continue to study that. So it was actually amazing that you told me that right off the bat.
But I am in the same camp. I'm like, what are we doing here? You hate each other. You don't have sex. You're not into each other.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yeah, yeah.
Why are you in relationship with each other?
Fear?
Like, I don't know.
Fear of the unknown?
Like, I don't know because I'm not I'm not in this at this point like scared to be alone really
at all.
Like, I mean, no, like I'm just, that's not like a fear of mine because I don't think about that a lot. Mm-hmm. But I think that some people are just programmed to be like, you're gonna die alone.
Totally.
And you're like, whoa, that's like a jump.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes. I mean, these are things that I think about all the time. I'm like, because I don't want to have kids.
Right.
And I think that's the first time, I'm saying it, I guess, out loud to the public. But
your dad's like, God damn.
No, he told me if I want to have a happy life, don't have kids. And I was like, thanks, Dad. But honestly, now my sister has 2, my brother has 3, and it just didn't look. I love my nieces and nephews. Thank God I have them. Doesn't look great.
Doesn't look like something you want to do.
No.
Right.
Like, I just want to wake up naturally.
Yeah.
And just do whatever the fuck I want all day long.
Yeah. I feel like I'm in a period where the question of like kids is like very like,
yeah,
are you gonna or not? It's now or never.
Yeah.
And I'm like, first of all, I've never thought about it.
At all?
Like, it was not something that I thought about when I was like younger growing up.
Good for you.
I mean, there was a time where I remember, because like I have like a baby name that I used to say.
We all have a baby name, right? Like in our don't we? I do.
Yeah, so like I have that. So I know there was some conversation from where I was when I was young, and I was like, I guess if I have a kid, I'm going to name it this.
Yeah.
The name was Christian Clay Farris.
Oh.
Christian Clay Farris. That's such a gay name.
We don't want to put him in a box.
But I'm not putting my kid in a box.
Yeah. Why would we?
But it's just not something I thought about. It's like, it wasn't, like my parents were still married and like, like got married, have kids, are pretty traditional in a way.
Yeah.
But they didn't like ingrain that in me. They didn't say, this is what you have to do. I have 3 siblings. None of them are married. Everyone's just in like these,
wait, where are you
godless
in that?
Relationships, sinful relationships.
I know,
is
Jezebel.
I have 2 older sisters and 1 younger sister.
Okay, so you're kind of a middle.
As someone who doesn't love being put in a box, like it's like I haven't had a lot of traditional relationships in my life, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
It's like the relationship I'm in, which has been kind of roughly 7 years, is like It's a very untraditional, traditional relationship.
Yeah.
And you just kind of learn. I've just learned as you go. I didn't have like, how should this be? Or like, what, I didn't know what it was to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
I had to learn as I go. And now I'm like, oh, now I understand what a relationship is, what's beneficial about it, and what I love about it, and why I think it's cool. But there was no, I don't know why I don't have the programming, I guess.
Well, totally. That's why I'm like, what are these robots doing? Like,
But I'm from the South. I'm from Texas.
I know, yeah. But, you know, not your first life.
Yeah, I guess.
You already did that before. You did the white picket fence.
But I also think it's like this idea of kind of like being free or whatever.
Yeah, that's
the
like, goal.
So as soon as I'm like in a relationship, I used to feel very like shut down and just
I broke up with people day one every time.
Yeah. I was like,
you know what? Let's go back to not having that title on it. We were fine doing whatever that was.
Same. I would just be like, I don't think that this is going to work out for me. And
like, how do I get out of the room?
The other person's just like, we're just like going on a few dates. And I'm like, I got to move out of town. I got to move.
I need a new name.
I need a new name and need to move to a new city.
No, totally.
But
exactly
I mean,
that's way.
And like my sister will sometimes be like, because we're all just fucked up. And I'm like, I don't think we're fucked up. I just think we're like, we're just different. Like,
yeah. Speaking of fucked up sisters, my sister wanted me to ask you what your trauma was as a kid.
I can easily tell you what my trauma was as a kid.
Go.
I got bullied. That's what I was saying earlier. I got bullied almost every day in the South for being a expressive, like theater creative kid. I got picked on and called like faggot, and they called me like a girl, and like just like I just got picked on a lot as a kid. Yeah. And I also had I was like popular. I had friends, but I had this like contingency of people that really picked on me. And what I realized is that really affected me. And I didn't realize it until I was older and I was in therapy. Yeah. That like, that was like really traumatizing for me. Yeah. And all the shit I've been through and all this like all the issues I had, all the mental health issues I had stemmed from this like thing, because it creates like some sort of perfectionism. If I can like prove to the world, it was different for me. It's like, if I can prove to the world that I'm not what these people think I am, then I'll be good. And then that's when you get these like this hyper perfectionism, this like drive to like just like never stop till you're like,
yeah. That's exactly what I'm writing about right now.
Totally.
And coming out very easily.
So many people that are in Hollywood and want to be actors and want to pursue like kind of this like impossible career. It's because they're like, if I can like work towards something impossible, I don't have to like deal with what these people are, or said I was, or think I am. I can go back and like, look at me, look what I did, look how great I am. And you're really just doing it for the wrong reasons.
I hate when people show their resume. I'm like, oh my God, that's what you need to feel okay. It's so annoying. They're like, I've done this for this amount of time. I'm like, cool, I did it for less amount of time and I'm better than you. Yeah. You want to go there? We don't have to match egos.
What's your sister's childhood?
Oh, God. Sister's childhood trauma? We don't have time. We don't have time. I mean, my dad, like, he thought it was funny to scare us. And, like, we really have dark humor. But I think that's, like, how we were born and not how it is. But it's, like, everything just becomes, like, a joke, right? And so now when she's having a kid, she's realizing that, like, Skylar, my niece that you didn't meet, was, like, we can't use humor for everything,
Yeah.
But yeah,
the niece said that, or the young one said that.
Yeah. She's like in a different life. You were my mom, and I was like, duh. She's my girl.
That's funny.
Again, the list just goes on. You have to ask her.
No, I was joking because she asked me what my childhood trauma was, as if I'm just like supposed to be like, yeah, even though I did.
You did. Well, I was like, I don't know. He has a really good attitude. I don't know if he wants to go there. He's been in. It says therapy right there. Look, unlicensed therapy.
You're like, he's been in therapy. I mean, yeah, we all have some sort of trauma. I think that was what I learned in therapy. That was my big kind of like thing, and like that's what I always kind of go back to. And I've actually worked on it, and I'm breaking it down, and I don't have the same need to prove like my bully's wrong. I don't have that as much anymore.
That is something I wanted to bring up in general, because I think what bullies do to you is like they point out actually your best gift.
Yeah.
And you have to work around to get there.
Well,
because you're like, no, I'm going to take that back. Actually, that is really cool. And it is part of like the roles that you have created for yourself, I think.
What was hard for me to reconcile and still kind of is that I was getting bullied for just being authentic and being myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't like just being like, I'm heterosexual or I'm straight, because I'm like, I feel privileged to have, like, it's like almost like I grew up as like a queer kid,
Mm-hmm.
you know, like I did, because of how I got treated and how I got like bullied and how I got othered by like this specific straight white kids.
I got bullied a lot too, so.
But I'm telling you, it's like, it impacts you.
Yeah.
It's impactful and it's hurtful and you hold on to it.
Yeah.
Like, cause I was always like, I don't care. I'm strong.
Yeah.
I'm strong. And then like 25 years later, I'm like in therapy on a couch, like,
totally.
like crying.
Yeah.
And anyways, it's worth it to work on though, because then
1000%.
once you've realized that that's kind of like your issue, then you can start putting that to bed, and you can work on other things.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you, like,
It never ends.
But things that you like want to work on.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. What do you want to work on?
Well, I remember specifically, like, so my humor and kind of like laughing everything off. Like I've laughed everything off in my life. Even when I would get like a cool accomplishment, I'd literally be like, isn't it funny that like this cool thing just happened to me? Like, it's funny, right? It's like, it was all a joke. Everything was a joke.
Yeah.
And then at a certain point, I was like, I don't want to think everything's a joke anymore. I was like, I always see people that are like kind of taking things seriously. And I don't mean like taking things too seriously or not.
Yeah.
Like I still see the humor in things, but I was like, I want to see what it's like to take myself seriously a little more. And that was the thing that I started working on with my therapist. Let me take my dreams and goals seriously.
Yeah.
Like, let me take my relationship seriously. Let me just take things seriously. And like, just what I think it actually means is just like, let things have meaning and allow them to mean something to me and affect me. And like, that's what I've like been working on.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a fun process to work on.
It really never ends. Like, I mean, but good for you for going, honestly. I'm like, when people are like, oh, I don't have childhood trauma, I'm like, just start. You'll find out here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't think you do, and you do.
Yeah.
But not everyone has the privilege to sit around and think about their childhood trauma.
Yeah.
And some people,
ChatGPT.
some people don't need to dig it up. They know what it is. It's very apparent, you know?
Yeah.
So.
I had to dig.
Have you ever done chat therapy?
All the time. Every day on the way here. I'm like, talk to me. But bringing back to the point that you just had to, I feel like it's very easy to brush things off and like prepare yourself for failure, right? Like instead of just being like, oh, I'm going to get this and it's going to be awesome. And then being able to tell people like, yeah, I just didn't get it.
Right.
Or whatever that is.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like making it a joke. So you're just like, oh, who cares?
I was free on this Thursday.
Anyways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just feeling, no, it's okay to want something and it's okay to fail. And actually, I firmly believe that rejection is redirection and whatever that looks like.
Sure. Rejection is redirection. Rejection is God's protection. It's another one. I think, like, okay, angel numbers.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that in my head. Did you hear me?
No, I did. But like, people kind of think angel numbers are like silly or like make fun of it because you're like, it's just a number that like appears. It's gonna appear once or twice a day. You're gonna like, you're
that's
gonna
annoying,
see
but
it. But that's not what is important about it. What's important about it is you look at an angel number 444 555 whatever, and it's another thing like remembering things.
Check in.
It reminds you like, oh, there's magic in the world. Oh, this could be meaningful. This is a meaningful moment.
Oh, I got chills.
And like, but that's all it is. It's like you just doing it yourself. It's like me being like, okay, this is a meaningful life experience, and every time I see 333, I'm reminded of.
1,000%. And also, like, if you ever see 666, it's not as bad
I know,
as you think.
but when you grow up in the South, you're like, that's the devil.
Studying numerology has changed it on there. They're like, it's actually not a bad number.
Right.
But it is like, as soon as I see it, I'm like, okay, fix your negative thinking.
Right.
Because if you're going to overthink, why not overthink the good? you know?
Absolutely.
And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Back to 333s and
yeah.
7777s.
Yeah. And I think that if I can be really pretentious, like when you really get deep into meditation, you realize that all of your thoughts, good and bad, really don't matter or hold any weight.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, why not just think the good thoughts if neither one of them
they're
matter.
fake scenarios.
Yeah, they're both BS. So just like
true.
Then just only think the good ones.
Definitely,
listen to the good ones.
Yeah.
You know?
It's definitely like a thing you have to pay attention to.
Because I'm proof that you can talk yourself into a better place.
Yeah.
You can talk yourself out of depression. You can use the power of positive thinking to better your life. And you can think it's bullshit the whole time and it'll still work for you.
Totally.
Like I'm not saying it's the only thing to do, and I understand that people are depressed and there's very dark times, and I'm not saying that that's the only thing that's going to help you, but when you can grab onto that little hope, just keep grabbing onto it, because it can pull you to a really good place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I call that the hole. When you get in a depression hole.
Yeah.
You forget everything. You're like,
you forget everything you know.
Everything.
And you forget everything that has helped you before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make another reference because you probably won't remember. Maybe you will. Robin Williams movie, What Dreams May Come.
Of course.
That's like the most I can think about life. Like every single day is like him, them going back and doing it again, seeing if they can find each other. You know, I'm like, okay, we signed up for this. Like that's my he did it. We did it.
Yeah.
And then it's like, but her in that hole in hell and them telling him like, if you go down there, you'll forget everything you are. No one comes back from it. It's true. It's hard. And you're just getting like breadcrumbs from people. I used to jump in the hole with people and be like, sell the ladder. We're good down here. And now I'm like, here's a care package. Here's how you remember. And I need my friends to also do the same to me. You're like, okay, what's that self-limiting belief that you're believing is true right now?
I mean, I like to, when people are in the hole, like when my friends are in the hole or someone I know is in the hole, it really affects me because I'm like, I've been there. I know how you're feeling.
Yeah.
And it makes me so sad that people like that experience of like negative self-talk, true depression, suicidal thoughts, and that sort of thing. It's like, it's so far off from the truth that it's just so hard for me to see. But I've been there. So yeah, I'm rambling, but I'm like, I don't know how to help people when they're there, but all you can tell people in those moments is like, don't believe, like nothing.
Not everything your mind.
Your mind is saying is true. It's just not true.
Yeah.
And so people believe these like negative thoughts, and all the way down to like a suicidal thought. And it's like, it's just not true. It's not, it's like, they're not, these thoughts have no weight. You just have to remind yourself of that. These thoughts, like your thoughts are not who you are.
Right.
Thoughts are just things that you can like move.
Yeah.
So I do mindfulness meditation, which essentially is just like sitting there and listening to your thoughts and just like being aware of your thought. And when you really can tap into like awareness of your thought and you ask the question of like, what is a thought? Then the thought goes away. So it's like, when you do that over and over and over again, literally this morning I woke up and I had couple drinks last night. Oh. And so what comes along with like having a few cocktails is anxiety mind, or like a mind that's a little more like down. So like kind of waking up and just a simple thought of like, there was like this whisper of like, you're a loser, or like this whisper of like a negative thought.
Yeah.
And I literally just was like, instead of just spiraling or like listening, I just remembered what I know about meditation about thoughts. And I just was like, okay, let's let them go. And I was just like, you know what? I'm actually just going to spend this first 10 seconds this morning saying like, you're fucking badass, dude. Yeah. Your life's great. You're a good guy. You have a lot of joy to spread today. Now go. I woke up and I was like, oh, I'm great. I feel good.
It is true. It is crazy. Like it is like, your brain is just the most complicated thing ever, right? And it's also so simple that like one seed can just be watered so much.
I know, but it's like we're so dumb because we think that it's like real, and it's like it's not. It's like
I have to be like, what's proof? You know what I mean? Like, there's no proof right now,
no
and I have
proof.
to like go through it. And if you're trying to find proof, then you're probably too much in the hole on the other side, right? You're like, okay, people like use me, so now I'm looking for that to be true. That's also like a thing,
Right.
But it's also your mind, right?
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
still an obsessive. That's like a weird negative thought to think that everyone's using you or like.
I do feel that way, but I also went into my. I don't know if you do cafe astrology ever.
Mm-mm.
It's like a website that it's astrology, but
Yeah.
it'll tell you like your karmic debt.
Okay.
And mine was like I used everyone in the past life.
Oh shit.
So I'm like, all
So
right.
so people are using you. Let's finish this shit.
What's your stripper name?
Stripper name is what?
First pet and first
Street
address.
you grew up on?
Yeah.
Dottie North Haven.
Oh, nice. I like that.
Yeah.
You should channel her.
That's a good stripper name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. Mine's Lexi Kingfisher.
That's good too.
It's not my.
That's more like a porn star name.
Well, I like to say I'm a 125-year-old shaman in a porn star body with emotional humor of a 16-year-old boy, but who's putting anyone in a box? What's the weirdest compliment you've ever got?
Great dad bod.
There you go. All right, I'm not going to ask questions anymore.
Well, ask me one more.
Okay.
I'm not good at this. Like,
I know. I don't either. This isn't me either.
I'm not good at these. Like, I don't have like pat answers to things.
I know. I
But
don't
ask
usually
me one
have.
more. I'm
Okay.
curious.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, what question do you desperately want asked that nobody has asked?
I don't have that though. You know what I mean?
What do you want me to ask
Like,
you?
I'm
What do
not,
you want
I'm
people
not
to know?
like, oh God, I wish someone would ask me this so I could
Talk about
answer it.
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I'm kind of like a politician. Like, I'm going to say what I want to say anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm going to like,
yeah. Oh, really? You're good about that? Working around it?
no, just like trying to get, I don't know.
Anything that comes on my head is the first time we're both hearing it. I'm
Say,
like, well, you're Sag too, because it's the blunt. We're blunt and we're just honest, and I can spot a Sag whenever because you're just like they're gonna keep it real.
Totally.
Yeah.
And it's
Too
funny
real.
too, because sometimes I'm like, if I'm telling the truth to somebody
Mhm.
and it's kind of like takes people back and feels like offensive. And I'm like, but it's the truth. That's the nicest, simplest thing I could say. And some people like, so yeah, like it can feel very blunt and it can feel very rude, but it's like, and to me, it's like,
I would rather know.
the truth is the truth, and it's neither good nor bad. It's just like
yeah.
the truth.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, you're saying everything that I'm writing this book is fucking wild. Well, either way, this was amazing.
Either way, this was really fun, and we went all over the place.
That's the point of this.
Okay,
I mean, that's the thing is like every time I ended, I'm like, oh, what did I do it? And I'm like, that is it. This is it.
Yeah.
Because when I start doing that, I'm like, then we have, it's too much.
Yeah.
But I mean, your headshot got the second reach out from me.
Oh, well, I think that it's interesting that like the weird serendipity of like you being like, I want to meet this person when I'm in LA, have them on my podcast.
Yeah.
You ran into me randomly at this random ass hotel that I should not have been at.
Me neither.
And
I was cosplaying.
right. And then the next week you're
At a coffee
sitting
shop.
at a coffee shop
Yeah.
and as a joke, years ago, I put my headshot in a coffee shop. You're sitting at this random coffee shop and you like look up and I'm like staring at you.
I know. I was like,
So then you were like, I'm going to
I think I should reach back out.
reach back out. Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny too because I tried to sit anywhere else but there. And it just like people blocked me and stuff. And then I sat there and then I was just like, what? And then you fucking live right by me.
Yeah.
So there you go. Just put it out there. Your words are powerful
Words
either
are
way.
meaning. Be a master manifester.
Yeah. Or a generator like you in human design.
Yes. But I wanted to be a manifester.
Yeah. I have a love for life too, by the way. My
Good.
gift, it's gift number 5.
Okay, good.
I looked at it, but well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
For talking all around the box. And I hope I get your counterpart on the next. Maybe you guys come back.
Of course.
Yeah.
We'll come back in character.
Yeah, please. And maybe you can write me into the script. Adopt an adult.
Okay, great.
Just her and over there. Thank you guys for listening. And we have no idea what we're ever doing. So come back and see what's coming next.